Check it out, dudes. It's snowing. Alright, I guess what else could we expect from the end of the world, right? The sky has been scorched, all that kind of good stuff. Check this out, man. We got we got 6 fish. Oh, today is just one of those days, dudes. Anyways, what's going on, dudes? My name is TDC, and welcome back for some more Crystal Caverns. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic today. Thank you guys so much for the awesome support on last episode. I really do appreciate it because I'm having a blast with this series. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I just can't wait to like really dive in and get into it. So I forgot to mention last episode, one of the mods that I'm actually really excited to mess around with again is thermal expansion, man. I missed this mod. This is going to be cool. We're not going to go straight to thermal expansion like we do in all the old mod packs, but it's definitely going to be there. And thermal expansion and Mine Factory Reloaded, they all have some really cool stuff for us to use. So I'm definitely excited to get into those. And yeah. So anyways, today what we're going to do is we're going to try to go back underground here in a little bit. But what I want to do real quick is set up some Tinker's Construct stuff. We need some Tinker's tools. And that'll make life a little bit easier since we don't have a really good supply of iron or anything like that. If we can make a stone pickaxe and something that we can just repair with cobble kind of on the fly, then that's going to save us a lot of time. So let's see if I can remember how to do all this. We're going to need some planks and some sticks because I think we need to make some patterns like so. Oh, you only get 1 per. Okay, I think they originally, or they changed it nowadays, you get like 4 patterns per recipe. So that's kind of cool, I guess. It's not really that big of a deal, but let's just go ahead and do this real quick. We'll make a bunch of those, and I think that should be good. Let's go ahead and head in here since we have a crafting table already. But we're missing a lot of the features that we got nowadays, so things are a little bit different here, but that's okay. So we need one of these. This is the tool station. We got materials in U. What else do we need? We need a plank like that, and that gives us a stencil table. And then I think we need a part builder. Is that what this one is? Part builder. And then what's the other one? Let's take a look real quick at Tinker's. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, tool forge. The crafting station, is that it? I think that might be it, honestly. So we'll go ahead and make one of those two, throw that there, and then we'll make one of the pattern chests, which is that with the pattern on top. Perfect. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make up my tools, and I'll just come back and show you what we got because you guys have seen Tinker's Construct before, and I don't want to bore you guys too much. We got to get into the good stuff for today. And yeah, so I'm going to do this real quick, make up a few tools, and we'll be right back. Alright, so we got a stone pickaxe, a stone hatchet, and a stone shovel. So nothing super spectacular right now, but it's going to get us to where we need to go. So I want to go ahead and cook up this iron, and we're going to go ahead and make an iron pickaxe from Tinker's also. And I'm hoping with that we can at least mine up the redstone and diamonds and, you know, all that other kind of good stuff without having just the iron pickaxe break on us eventually. So we'll go ahead and do that. Check it out, we got a tripwire hook, not bad. We'll go ahead and take this fish and get that smelted up also, just so we've got a little bit of extra food. We're doing pretty good on food right now. We still got the monster jerky from last episode, but I've been surviving off of these pineapple cubes. And these guys are not fantastic, man. They only do half a hunger haunch each. So it's not great, but it's not terrible either, especially since they grow pretty quickly. So if we take a look over here at our pineapple farm, yeah, these guys are already ready to go. So we just come in here, we knock them all out. You get, I think, how many do you get per? Just 1? I swear I was getting 2 earlier, but maybe it's a little bit different if you use your sword. Yeah, so if you harvest with your sword, you actually get the pineapple cubes right away instead of just the pineapples themselves. But what I've been doing is, since we've been doing okay on hunger, I'm just going to go ahead and replant all of these. That way we can kind of just expand this farm even a little bit bigger. Like that. And then we'll go ahead and make this one into pineapple cubes. Why not? So not bad. We got pineapples. We got fish. Man, we're just living the tropical paradise dream here. It's fantastic. Why didn't I throw all those fish in there? I'm not sure. So let's see if we can do this real quick. I don't remember if we actually need the tool forge and not the tool station to do iron tools. But I guess we'll find out. It shows an ingot thing here. But maybe we need more. Oh, you know what? We gotta cast it. What am I doing? I'm a dummy. Oh, I'm so dumb. We actually have to do the cast. So we need a way of working out some clay. Do we have a way to make clay in this? Let's see. Clay balls. We can do magical crops eventually. We have a minium stone. Grinder. No. Rock crusher. Water essence and earth essence. That actually makes us quite a bit here. Yeah, so I'm not exactly sure how we're going to get clay. So that could be a thing. Molten aluminum. Crucible furnace. With... What is a crucible furnace? Crucible... Is that from mariculture? Oh, it is! Well, that's not going to do us a whole lot of good here because we don't have I think oceans and stuff. We may actually have to travel to a different dimension for that, but I don't know. I guess we'll just have to play around with it and see. So right now we have no way of gathering clay unless we can find it, but I don't know if we can actually find clay in this world. I assume we probably can somewhere, but I don't know where. But we're going to go ahead and make an iron pickaxe just so we have it. And I made a little storage shack over here so it's away from my house just in case it blows up while we're in there with creepers or whatever and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just kind of dropping off all our excess goodies in here. We'll drop off the cobble and we'll keep all this. We'll actually go ahead and make another sword. Yeah, since we can't cast anything right now, I'll just go ahead and make another iron sword like normal. That way we've got a little bit of protection on us. And we should be good to go. Can we swap these around? Thank you. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to try to find another cave entrance, someplace that actually drops down into someplace useful instead of that thing that we found last episode, because that didn't really go anywhere. Just a big... Excuse me? Split oak wood door. Extra trees. What is that? I just got to see what this is. I don't know what I was thinking. I was trying to make ladders, but I need to make sticks first. So let's go like so, and then we'll just make up a whole bunch of ladders here. What is a split oak wooden door? Hopefully that's enough. And we're gonna go ahead and bring this guy with us so we can repair our tools on the fly. What does this guy look like? Oh, that's kind of cool. It's just like got holes in the bottom too. Interesting. Alright, well, I am gonna go walk around and see what all I can find. Hopefully another entrance is fairly close. And I picked like the perfect spot because you see all the snow here? We don't hear the rain as much. Is this a good one? Maybe this will be a good one. This looks like it might be okay. But yeah, in this spot we don't actually hear the rain very much, which is awesome. We don't have to listen to it. We do have to listen to the stupid wind. But I think once we're underground that won't be as prominent, hopefully. We'll just kind of have to see. Oh, okay, that wasn't good. That was not good. Let's go ahead and grab some blocks here. So we can build our way out if we need to. But I think we'll probably just go down to the bottom and then ladder our way back up. Get rid of this guy. So we got a little bit of a staircase going on. And we'll grab this cobble. Put that there. Is this just another like dead end cave thing? Looks like it is. Yep. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to do some digging, and I'll come back and show you what we found. Oh man, Look at this. Alright, well, it looks super dangerous, as always. We got a bunch of ice here. I'm trying to see out of the corner of my eye down there to see what we can see. I can see some XP bushes, so that'd be kind of useful to have. But there's a lot of spiders and other things around here. So let's do a quick run real quick and see if we can light some of this area up some. So it's a little bit safer to come back down in here. Oh, that's ice. That will melt. I don't know if we really want that to happen. Looks like we got some, is that gold? No, it's copper. Alright. This is not a bad spot. I was kind of hoping for some more grass, but what is that? Oh, that's a skeleton. That's not great. It looks like he maybe tracked us a little bit. Let's go ahead and grab this iron while we're here. Is there any more? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go ahead and eat a little bit real quick so we can get some of our health back, and then we're going to try to go take out that skeleton. Skeletons at 1.6.4 are nowhere near as deadly as the 1.10 skeletons. So I think we should be able to juke this guy. Okay, maybe. But this guy's got like a super jump. Oh, no. Alright, die, dude. Thank you. And torches. There's a creeper. We'll just throw down a bunch of torches here. Looks like there might be some good stuff down there. Maybe. Ooh, that water melted already. We got snow for days, though. That's kind of cool. It's probably useful for something. One thing we're looking for while we're down here is Certus quartz from Applied Energistics, because I would like to make a grindstone. That way we can start doubling our ores. So grindstone is basically a hand-pumped mill thing that will double all your ores slowly but surely. That's what we're kind of hoping for here. Is there anything up in there? Doesn't look like it. I hate to do it, but we're going to put a torch there. Hopefully, if the water doesn't get updated, it shouldn't start flowing. So I think that we should be okay. I'm just trying to get rid of all the spawnable space here, so we can maybe set up some sort of base of operations, or at least not die every time we come down here. So let's get rid of all these little red X's. If we have enough torches, we may not. But I think we should be good, at least for a little while. Make a few more here. Like so. And see what else we got. Hit. Okay, so we got a kind of a big area to cover here. Now I'm hoping we can light a bunch of this up, but things are just spawning like mad. Oh, there's Certus quartz right there. That's what we need. That's what we came for. Okay, so we got our goal. I would also like to try to get that XP bush right there. The crystals, I don't think that we can collect yet. We'll try to break one and see what happens, but I think it's going to give us like little shards or something, and we can't do much with them. But we'll see. Alright, there's another skeleton. Come here, dude. Come back over this way. Come here. Oh. Okay, you hurt. You hurt a lot. There we go. Zombies. Oh, it's the zombie apocalypse. Can y'all work your way up here? Looks like they can. That guy... Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. Hopefully our sword doesn't break. If it does, I got another one, but... Oh, okay. There's one down. A couple down. Oh, I forget we can spam click, too. This is 1.6.4, not 1.10. Oh, Oh, this is when the game was somewhat easier. So I think, oh, that guy's got a sword. Oh, God. Okay. Let's eat our last pineapple cube. I didn't bring any other food with us. Oh, smart, dude. Smart. This is just great. High ground for the win, maybe? Oh, oh no. Okay, there it is. Backup sword. King of the hill. We can do this. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a run back for some food here pretty quickly. So let's go see if we can just grab all this stuff and then jet out of here. We're gonna go ahead and load up our iron pick here. Oh God, I don't know if I want to mess with you right now. I don't have a whole lot of health. Come over here. Can you work your way over here? We really need a bow. Okay, there we go. We have no food on us. We already went through all those pineapples. Great. Let's see. Here's the XP bush. We'll take that. Oh, that guy's got a strength potion, and that guy is on fire. Okay. There's the XP bush. Oh, baby! We're gonna die down here. Oh, juke him in the water. There you go. You stay over there. Oh, it's a baby angry zombie. Those guys do some real damage too. Okay. Y'all just stay there. Keep fighting me this way. Hopefully nobody falls on top of us here. Why are you on fire? Fire zombie. Okay. We can take him out. This is intense. Okay. There we go. I think we got enough of them that it shouldn't be a problem anymore. Where did that Certus quartz go, though? It was over here somewhere. Is that it? Yeah, this is it. Right here. We need some Certus quartz dust, and I think we need 3 pieces of it. So we'll go ahead and grab as much as we can. I saw some over here underneath the waterfall also. Can we grab you? Yeah, that just gives us little cyan crystal shards. So let's grab this. And then I think that we're good to jet out of here. And then from here, I can just do some branch mining. Ooh. Let's grab these apples. Whoa, what? I got strength. Oh, yeah. See how these crystals are helpful? Oh, it's gonna be sweet. Let's get out of here. I don't want you. I want apples. Are you? I can't tell if they're ready. They're not doing nothing. Alright, well. Oh, we got strength and regen. That is awesome. Okay, so I'm going to head back up top. And we're going to work on getting our grindstone up and going. Okay, so we got everything pretty much dropped off now. And let's take a look at this. What is it called? Grindstone. That's what it is. I couldn't remember. Grind. No E. This dude right here from Applied Energistics. So we need a wood gear, 3 smooth stone, 2 cobble. So we can go ahead and get some stone cooking up. Do we have any more coal? We don't. We may be out of coal. We got a little bit. Alright. You see how the wind is pushing me? Oh. Yeah, there it is. Just barely. You get some like really strong winds every now and then, and they kind of move you around. But I'm kind of thinking I may uninstall that mod because now that I think about it, we were hearing that sound underground, and I don't like that. If we're never going to be able to get away from that sound, I don't know if I can do it or not. So we'll find out. But let me let this cook up real quick, and we'll be right back. All right, got our wooden gear, got our 3 smooth stone, and I guess we only needed, was it 3 pieces? Yeah, so there's our grindstone from applied energy 6, and we're also gonna need one of these dudes, a wooden crank. And basically with this dude, we can throw that down, we can throw that on top of it, and we can throw our ores in here. Do we have any iron? We got 1 piece of iron, and if we throw this in here and then we just punch this stick a whole bunch, eventually that will make 2 iron dust that we can smelt up. So you can see it moved into the center here, so that means it's in the grinding place. And there we go. We got 2 iron dust. And one thing to note too, if you're using this, if you're playing 1.6 modded Minecraft, I don't know if you are, if you downloaded this pack and started playing along with me, that's fine. So I'm gonna just kind of show you as we go. But if you keep punching this stick with there's nothing in there, it's gonna break your stick or wooden crank. And so you have to be kind of careful about that, and you have to make a new one if it breaks. So just keep that in mind if you're doing that. But we can go ahead and throw that in there and let that start smelting up. And I guess what we really need to do now is mine. I need stuff and things. We need lots of stuff. We got a little bit of iron here, but that's really about it. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna kind of get to it. I would really like to get to the point where we can make a hammer. Can we even make a hammer with this old? Yeah, we can. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if we are gonna be able to make a hammer with this older version of Tinker's Construct. Hammer Assembly. Xeno's Reliquary. Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff in here. So, yeah, I'm going to get a little bit busy, start collecting some resources, and then we'll come back. Alright, dudes. So, you know what? It's time to go to the Twilight Forest. I'm getting tired of my tools breaking. Currently, I'm using a quartz pickaxe, and I don't really want to use resources like that for making tools. I'd like to really kind of save it, and just in case we need it for something else. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna go to the Twilight Forest, because I'm pretty sure that we can find some clay there, and then with the clay we can actually make the seared bricks and all that kind of stuff to get our Tinker's smeltery. So we need to get that up and going so we can actually start repairing tools and doing different things like that, so stuff doesn't start going to waste. I need some better weapons and all kinds of stuff. I fell right here. So this is that little snowy area that we found. Oh god, there's a blitz somewhere. And I worked a little bit on lighting it all up to try to make it a little bit safer, but as you can see, there is still a lot of bad stuff here. So we're gonna head back up. We need to make some better tools and better weapons and all that kind of stuff, and I think the only way we're really gonna be able to do that is by going to the Twilight Forest and getting some clay to make a smeltery. So that is the plan anyway. We'll see how well it works out, but hopefully we can find a decent amount of clay, because as of right now I can't find it anywhere. Doing a little bit of looking around and seeing if I could find this stuff, and I don't know where it spawns in this world. So we are gonna have to kind of make do here. So we've got a couple of water buckets here, and I believe all we need is 1 diamond. It's been a while since we've done the Twilight Forest, but I think that's all we need. So we just need to dig a 3x3 area here, like so. Let's grab 1 bucket from right there. We'll put you there and you there. We'll take that one. Oh, you know what? We need stuff to put around it. Ooh, that could be a problem. I don't know if it'll actually work on mycelium either, is the other thing. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Okay, so what we're gonna try is we're gonna try to do it with these guys, pineapples, but I don't know if this is actually gonna work or not. We'll find out. But if we do this like this, throw all that down like so, and then all we have to do is just toss a diamond into this pool of water. Did it work? I don't think it worked. Nope. Dang it. Okay, so we gotta come up with a different plan of attack here. Well, dudes, I'm an idiot. I spent like about another 2 hours trying to get the portal open, and I had completely forgotten that the portal to the Twilight Forest only needs to be 2x2 and not 3x3. So instead of me showing you all the face palmage and derpage going on, we're going to try to find this little village thing, and I'm just going to explain what I did. So basically, I went out and ventured to try to find an area with grass. And then once I found that area, underground, of course, it was in a cavern thing. Another one of those little holes, kind of like what we had found before with the snowy area. I found one that had grass, and so I went down inside there and used bones to try to bone meal up a bunch of flowers and saplings and everything, and that's actually what we did. Now, it wasn't until after I did all of that bone mealing and searching and everything like that, trying to find stupid flowers and saplings and all that stuff so I can make the portal, I realized that it was 2x2, and it worked absolutely fine with the pineapples that we had before. So yeah, I just wasted a whole bunch of time, and we actually went to the Twilight Forest, and basically right inside of our spawn portal from inside the Twilight Forest, we'll go show you real quick too, it's not that big of a deal, but there was a river and it had a bunch of clay in it, so I was able to get my clay, and then I was able to get a bunch of sand from the river also, and yeah, so voila, we have a schmeltery. But now I keep seeing this, like, you had ventured into calm ruins, Dene Jaksu. And I don't know where it is. And I'd like to find it just to kind of see what it is, but there's all kinds of other good stuff in here. Yeah. So we'll see what we can find real quick, and then we'll go to the Twilight. I was wondering why there were no mobs here. I forgot that in this version of Minecraft, in the difficulty, it's not set by your world. It's like a global thing. So if you go into a test world and set it to peaceful, and then you come back to this world, it'll still be on peaceful. So in case you noticed that, but yeah, so check it out. Here's all my saplings that I got, and I went ahead and I made a bunch of tools. I've done a bunch of mining here off camera just to try to speed things up, because I did the time check on this episode and it's already almost over, unfortunately. So I wanted to get as much done before next episode as possible, and this is actually a couple days after I recorded that segment that you just watched. So yeah, I made our smeltery and all that kind of good stuff. I've been trying to smelt up all our ores, and I think the next thing after this, I'm going to start working on some storage options, because these chests and stuff are getting really full, and I've brought everything down from up top, where we were staying in that little hut, down into the ground down here. So everything that we own is down here, and we don't have to keep going back and forth, because this is a huge trek all the way up to the top. So I think, like, up in the little ice caverns, if we come up here, this is like Y70 something, so that would be like where your normal ground is in Minecraft. You dig a tunnel down, you'd only have to go up there, but we have to go up like twice that to get all the way up to the top of the world, where our little house was before, and I didn't like that, so I just figured I'd move everything down underground. Since we're going to be doing a lot of crafting and everything down here, might as well have it all in one space or one spot, and then once we find a new place to live, we can just kind of pack everything up and move in my golden bag of holding. This thing is awesome. But yeah, so let's head into the Twilight Forest. For those of you, I can't imagine anybody hasn't seen the Twilight Forest, but if you haven't, this is a dimension kind of sort of like the Nether. And apparently, if you throw things into the portal like that, they get teleported back to the other side of the portal, which is kind of interesting. I did not know that's how that worked with the Twilight portals. So we got our exit portal here, and yeah, so this is the Twilight Forest. It's a eternally twilighty area. It's not quite day, it's not quite nighttime. It's right in between, but there's all kinds of really crazy stuff. A lot of Botania flowers around here, which is awesome, so we won't have a problem getting that when we get started with Botania. And yeah, we spawned in right next to one of these huge castles, and I think this is actually going to be a pretty good place to start getting some monster spawners. I think that there's like skeletons and zombies and all kinds of other stuff, and I do believe, since we have mechanism, we have the cardboard box. Yeah, this guy. And we can use this to pick up spawners and move them around if we want to. It's kind of like an easy early game thing. So we'll have to take a look at that probably soon. But like I said, I think for now I'm just going to kind of work on some storage options. I'm going to continue mining. I'd really like to get some lapis on some of these tools here. That way we could start fortuning things, because right now I really want a bunch of lapis so I can get fortune 3, but I need to start putting more fortune on
So we got luck 1 on our stone pickaxe, but that's not going to help us too much. So anyways, dudes, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Sorry I had to cut so much out of it with all the derpage and face palming, but yeah, so these portals need to be 2x2, not 3x3, just in case you're wondering. But alright, dudes, hit that like button for me down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time for some more Twilight whatever, Crystal Caverns in the Twilight Forest maybe. Yeah, it's time to go. See you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.